For the past few months, I've been trying to improve my Minecraft building skills. In today's video, I want to talk about how this relatively simple game has changed my view on art and what it means to be an artist. If you reach the end of the video, then you will find out my personal story concerning Minecraft building this summer and my opinion on why Minecraft builds can and should be considered art. If you like my videos, don't hesitate to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. It helps me out a ton and doesn't cost you a penny. To start off, in the beginning, just like how most people view it, I saw Minecraft as just a game to fool around in with my friends or close family members. But playing it for about 9 years and building seriously for about 3, I have begun to realize that it is much more than that. I started watching talented builders such as JBus, Mason, Ozander, B-Dubs, and much more. The list is way too long to name everyone, but they're all incredibly amazing and unique in their own way. And by looking at the way they think about Minecraft and Minecraft building, it became apparent to me that they believe Minecraft is an art form. At first glance, you might think, really? A video game being an art form? But this statement is nothing incredible if you take the time to think about it. What is art? In my opinion, art can be a lot of things, and everyone has a different opinion on this matter. If I would have to define art with my own words, I would say that art is anything that feels very nice to look at, be it a drawing, a sculpture, or even something obscure like a meal. And so, by this definition, there is nothing to say that Minecraft builds cannot be art. This is where I must mention that not every Minecraft build is necessarily art. That being said, anyone can elevate their builds to the level of being called art by putting in a lot of time and practice. I myself have not reached that level yet, but I've been working on it for the past 2 months. Before July, I only thought of my builds as that, builds in a video game. Of course, then I realized that they can be much more than just that. Now I want to share my building journey as it has been for the past 2 months. I began working on my build styles as well as my content in late June, early July of this year. I began experimenting with trying something non-medieval for a change, and I'm actually missing that very much. So stay tuned for some future videos featuring a cyberpunk or junkpunkish design. I also ended up experimenting with my first ever organic build, which was this bird cage with a bird perched on the door. It meant to symbolize freedom, just like how some paintings sometimes have a hidden meaning behind them, and paintings are obviously regarded as art by most if not all people. So then by this sense, my build, which symbolized freedom, and it was my own artistic mind that created this symbol of freedom through the bird that escaped the cage, and the cage is overridden by foliage, which has now sort of deteriorated the cage where the bird was once withheld in, then I think that should be able to be called art as well. After making those though, I kind of went back to simpler builds that took a short time to make so I could pump out content. Perhaps I've been going about it wrong, and quality is better than quantity, but I'm still not sure about how I'm going to do things. After building on a larger scale, I tried rendering my builds for a while, as you saw in the previous screenshots, but in the end, I like the more natural feeling that you get by using the in-game shaders or by actually not using any shaders, which is where the real artists come in. They're able to make builds look so good that they look even better without shaders as opposed to with them. Now, of course, if a build only looks good with shaders, then you might want to rethink what you're doing. A good example of the former is Vahan, a legendary builder famous for their cathedral builds, who recently built a cathedral which uses color to simulate how a shader would shade the building game if it were flat, and I must say it looks absolutely gorgeous, and it shows the mastery that Vahan has over Minecraft's blocks and the in-game mechanics in general. Being able to take a painting or image and form it with all the color and shadow variation that it has naturally, and maybe even adding onto it and improving it while simultaneously recreating it in a video game is truly and undoubtedly art, in my opinion. Obviously, some of you, or perhaps even a lot of you, might have a different opinion compared to mine, and I would love it if you took the time to write about these differing opinions if you have one. I tend to enjoy hearing different perspectives from different people and filtering out what I can learn from everything I hear. I think this is a great way to improve and evolve as a person in life, and it's also a great way to develop empathy towards other people. Anyway, enough of this rant. I hope I clarified some things about my opinion on art and on Minecraft as well. I'm sorry that I haven't really posted anything in a while compared to my posting schedule in late August, but school and the gym have really crippled my ability to not be tired of all of the time. But I'm managing, and hopefully I'll be able to post a long form video once a week, or at greatest delay every other week. Planning too far ahead isn't a good thing though. I'll keep doing what I love doing, and that's enough in my opinion. With that, I'll see you on the next one.